Hello everyone, here's the latest video update on Tropical Storm Rammasun or Bagyong Glenda on this Monday afternoon, July 14th, 2014. And we're watching this tropical cyclone as it races towards the Philippines. We're expecting landfall by tomorrow morning. So the system was last located approximately 400 kilometers east-northeast from the city of Borongan in eastern Samar, or about 520 kilometers east-southeast of Virac in Catanduanes. Maximum sustained winds are at 110 kilometers per hour with gusts of up to 155 according to the latest bulletin from Pagasa and the Japan Meteorological Agency. The Joint Typhoon Warning Center meanwhile has actually upgraded Rammasun to a Category 1 typhoon with winds of up to 120 kilometers per hour and gusts of up to 150 kilometers per hour. The system is currently moving westward at 25 kilometers per hour and is actually looking much more improved compared to yesterday. Looking at the animation from the infrared satellite image loop, again you can see the system looking more symmetrical. You can see the central dense overcast becoming more circular and convection again remaining pretty strong. And the low-level circulation center looks to be underneath that cloud canopy now, whereas yesterday it was displaced well east of the convection. Again, the improving satellite presentation has prompted many agencies out here to increase the winds and even the intensity forecasts. Most of them are now forecasting the system to reach typhoon intensity before it makes landfall into the Philippines by tomorrow morning. What you can also see in this latest infrared loop is that the bands of light to moderate strong convection associated with this system are now beginning to move into parts of eastern Visayas and parts of southern Luzon. Radars from Pagasa are not picking up any rainfall whatsoever, but we expect that to change by tonight and into tomorrow again, expecting rainfall to increase and become more widespread as we head into tomorrow, Tuesday, as the system moves across. And here is another look at that infrared imagery showing you the center of Rammasun in relation to the islands of the Philippines. And again, you can see the central dense overcast still offshore, but we are expecting those outer rain bands to begin impacting parts of eastern Visayas and especially the Bicol region later this evening and into early tomorrow morning. And as you might expect, Pagasa has already issued a bunch of public storm warning signals all across the region. In fact, they have placed the province of Catanduanes under a signal number 3, whereas the rest of the Bicol region, eastern Samar, Quezon, and Marinduque under a signal number 2. And the rest of southern Luzon, including Metro Manila and as far north as Pangasinan, they are under a signal number 1. As always, please see the warnings of your local officials, and again stay tuned with the Pagasa updates every 6 hours for their latest updates, latest bulletins and updated signal warnings. The main threat with this tropical cyclone is the threat of heavy rain. We're expecting as much as 200, maybe even 300 millimeters to fall across the region here. And please do note that the center of circulation is not the only area with the highest threat. Remember, heavy rains can extend as far away from the center of location as far away as 200 kilometers per hour. So islands out here in eastern and central Visayas and even parts of northern Luzon should still monitor the developments of this tropical cyclone as it plows into land by tomorrow morning. Again, 200 to 300 millimeters. And urban flooding and flash floods and landslides definitely high risk across the entire region as we move over the next 24 to 48 hours here. Even Metro Manila definitely will be seeing some periods of heavy rain as you move into tomorrow evening and into Wednesday. And as always, please heed the warnings of your officials. If there have been evacuation instructions given out to your area, please follow them. And if you do live in low-lying areas and near bodies of water, start preparing now. Actually, again, just coordinate with your local officials just to As always, we'll keep you updated with the latest on this storm as well. And now we'll move on to this forecast, beginning with the Joint Typhoon Warning Center, again showing you the system moving into the Bicol region, perhaps making landfall near Albay or Sorsogon provinces as a strong Category 1 typhoon. In fact, the Joint Typhoon Warning Center expecting another 12 hours of intensification, probably by tonight and into early tomorrow morning. Again, moving northwestward across the Bicol region by tomorrow, Tuesday, and perhaps moving near Metro Manila by Tuesday afternoon or early Tuesday evening as a weakening Category 1 typhoon. Joint Typhoon Warning Center expecting this system to eventually weaken to a tropical storm as it exits out of Bataan and into the South China Sea or the West Philippine Sea as you move into early Wednesday morning. And then as it moves across the open waters once again, expecting the system to re-intensify and perhaps become a typhoon as it plows into southern China by later this week. We're talking about Thursday or perhaps into Friday. And here we have Pagasa's latest forecast here, pretty much similar to what the other agencies are saying. Again, they are also expecting a landfall around morning time by Tuesday tomorrow. Again in the Bicol region areas, and then moving west northwestward into parts of Southern and Central Luzon. Again, moving very near Metro Manila by tomorrow afternoon, and again expecting the system to move out by Wednesday morning and eventually out of the Philippine Area of Responsibility as you move into Thursday. And finally, we have the Japan Meteorological Agency again showing you that westerly track towards the island of Luzon, moving west northwesterly here, also taking the center of Rammasun very near Metro Manila by tomorrow afternoon and into the evening hours. Also expecting the system to move eventually out into the South China Sea or the West Philippine Sea and could threaten parts of southern China as we move into Thursday and Friday. And just to recap on everything on this video update for this afternoon, again, we're expecting the system to intensify a little bit more and make landfall near the provinces of Albay or Sorsogon by tomorrow morning. Threat of a very heavy rain exists across the region here, and even storm surge for parts of say northern Samar and parts of Catanduanes, also parts of the Bicol region, and some islands out here in central and eastern Visayas could see some storm surge as you move into tomorrow morning. Again, the system will continue to move west northwesterly here, threatening parts of southern Luzon, including Metro Manila, as we move into Tuesday morning and into the evening hours. System should move out of Luzon into Wednesday morning and eventually into the South China Sea or the West Philippine Sea, and could threaten parts of southern China as you move into Thursday and Friday. As always, again, can't stress this enough, please see the warnings of your local officials. We'll continue to keep you posted on our websites located down here, Western Pacific, and also our blog for the latest updates on the system. Stay safe, and we'll see you on our next update. Bye-bye.